Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is the breakdown for the Raiders of Love season 4. They're in DC this year. We get the cast breakdown. Okay, the regular season begins this Friday. Yes, I will be reviewing the season as always. But again, do the singles want love or fame? What is it? What do they want? I feel like some want some fame, but we gonna see. Okay, but y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, make sure to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget to also like the video, comment in the comment section. You can also hit that share button, okay, to share it on your social media. We want you to relax, to relate, to release, to center yourself and everyone around you, around here, okay, around here and stuff, okay? Do not forget to inhale and exhale because that is what helps us stay calm, cool, and collected. You can always follow me on social media on IG. It is Jay's girl, not Jay's. It is Jay underscore Lee's underscore corner. And on Twitter, it is just Jaylee's Corner. But y'all know what's up there in the corner is also always a link in the description box below every single video. Okay. And make sure to like and subscribe. And look, I'm here, two ponytails and all, bare face and all. But because this is a casting special, you won't see me that much at all because it ain't about me. No, it ain't about me. It's about the people. Okay, the people will be on this season. Okay, so let's get to know these folk. Okay, now first of all, we've seen that Tommy, of course, hosted. Okay, but Tommy also had two little guest hosts. We see Liz and Jason and whatever. Now I feel like Liz and Jason didn't say much of nothing. Now they still dating and getting to know each other, but I feel like are y'all really together? Now because I think this season may have taped not long after the last season ended. Maybe it hasn't been that long, but I feel like if y'all dated on the show, it's been a couple months. Y'all don't want to say y'all a couple yet. Y'all still getting to know each other, and girl, can't be that big. I mean, they look happy right here, but again, maybe we'll see something else later. I don't know. But again, let's get to the people this season. Okay, we're gonna go three by three. Okay, let's get on to Phil, Corey, and Frank. Okay, let's start with Frank. When Frank first came on the scene, I'm like, Frank look like a chipmunk, a cute little chipmunk. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Now, Frank is 35 years old. He is a beverage brand owner. Okay, yes, he said his last relationship was for 4 years, but she did not cherish the man he was and who he was becoming. So now he is single, raised a mingo, looking for a little single lady to be his lady. Okay. Frank seems nice. Frank also seems like he's a fun guy. But I'm like, but is it an act? He also seems like a big little teddy bear, a cuddly teddy bear. Okay, so we're gonna see, what he's really here for. Now, Corey. Corey is 30. Okay, he's a gym owner. And as he say, he is a like body transformation specialist or whatever. I'm like, oh, you're a trainer? You own the gym, but you're a trainer. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Now he brings up how he's the most romantic man in DC. I was like, are you sure, Corey? Are you sure? Corey then goes on to say that he's been on 100 dates in the last 12 months. Okay, and I was like, "But are you romantic or just that's quantity? That's not quality. That is quantity because 100 days in the past year, honey, sir, brother, that is quantity, not quality. Get out my face, okay." So he brings up how people always ask him, because again, he's been on 100 dates, how he's able to juggle, 10, 15 women at the same time with all these dates and this and that. He said, oh, it's easy because I'm not really talking to all of them separately. This fool admitted look, look at me. He said on camera, this man right here, Corey, said on camera that he copy and paste the same conversation to multiple women. He copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste to get them to just go on the first date. I'm like, you are basically conversation catfishing. Because if you're repeating the same conversation, it's not even a genuine conversation. I was like, bruh. I'm like, see, Corey on some bullshit. Okay. He then said, he's good at getting people to go on a first date with him, and he's great on the first date, but the second date, not so much. I was like, because you out here copy and pasting shit to people when you should be having general conversation. I was like, I don't like Corey. He can kiss my ass already. Now he also said he came in having 3 deal breakers. Okay. So he said one is checking his cell phone. Okay. Two is being verbally disrespectful to him. And three is letting yourself go, meaning gaining weight. Means, he wants a woman in shape. That's fine. I don't want him no damn way. But he then goes on and say how he had the three sixes. I said, the devil? The 3 6s, 666. Hell no. Okay. He said he has 6 feet, a 6 pack, and 6 figures. I think he probably got 6 inches too. I'm gonna leave that be anyway. So let's move on to Phil. Okay, over here. Now, Phil is a consultant for the government, okay, but he also owns a marketing and PR company too. Now, he brings about, he was dating for about 2 years or whatever. He thought she was the one, okay, the one he was supposed to marry. And it was like, no, it didn't work, okay. So he's now been single for a year, but he brings up how his mom passed away. And so once his mom passed away, he regretted basically not settling down sooner to, so that his mom could have seen him like with kids and with a wife, or even his mom seen him in a wedding. So he's like, I'm really ready to settle down. I want a Michelle to Mom Barack. I want that Michelle and Barack type of bond. I'm like, are you Barack? Okay. People want Michelle and Barack love, but are you Barack? Okay, are you that faithful man? Okay, who Michelle loves? Are you that man? Are you that somebody feel? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. But again, those were our first three. Let's get on to our second set of three. Okay, we have Shiloh, Camille, and Courtney. Okay, now Shiloh is 33 years old. She's an intimacy coach, and she just wants a husband, if you ask me. Okay, after dating some losers. Now, I didn't get much of a feel for Shiloh. I don't know if that means she won't make it far, but she seems real bubbly, but also like she just wants a husband. Okay, because some people want a husband just because they want one, and some people want someone to spend their life. But I don't know which one she is just yet, and I'm not. It's not a bad thing, but I couldn't get a handle on who Shiloh was just yet. Okay, now Camille is, well, no, let's go with Courtney. Courtney is 30, and she is a marketing consultant, and she brought up how she's a lot to deal with. Okay. However, she's worth the headache. I was like, girl, you said you know your headache? You don't want to fix that first? No? Okay, fine. So she brought up how the last man she dated was actually her child's father. Okay, they dated for 4 years. But again, once she became a mom, less of a party person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was no longer like wild and carefree, and the baby daddy whatever kind of did not like that for her. She just grew up. Okay, she's like, I'm 30 now. That was years ago, whatever. I'm no longer that wild fun 24, 25-year-old woman. I'm a 30-year-old mom, so I'm just different now. Okay, and again, I don't got time for that. So she also brings up how she likes older men who are not shy. I was like, I don't want to be shy either. I don't like my men older. 'Cause I'm 39, so let me stop. Anyway, so let's get to Camille. So Camille is 42 years old, and she's a teacher. She brings up how people call her Black Widow, and I'm like, Black, is you a murderer? Is she a killer, Jesus? Okay, so she brings up how because she gets me in her web, okay, and she gets him to love her and to like her and to want to be with her, okay. However, okay, once they all wrapped up in her love, caught up in the rapture, okay, and she said at that point in time, she go, I only want you. So again, she gets them all caught up and then lets them go. So she's not a black widow as in a killer spider, but she gets them wrapped up and she leaves them be. And she said she's done this to a lot of men or whatever. She brings up how she's also done that to men she was engaged to. I said engaged. And the men? How many men was you engaged to, Camille? Camille has been engaged 3 times. She's been engaged 3 times, okay, and has no issues finding a man. She just don't ever stay with them. I'm like, Camille, why the fuck why is she on the show? I'm confused. Why if this is supposed to help folks find love, she don't have an issue finding love. She just won't stick to it. I don't think she should be. I think she has commitment issues. Okay. Camille should not be here. Okay. Now, even though she goes on to bring up how, when she was with these other men that she was with, engaged or whatever, that she didn't feel like she fully loved herself then, but she does now. So because she wasn't fully who she was then, that was why she gotta let the men go. I was like, no, ma'am, try to date on your own. Okay, if you've never had an issue getting a man, try it on your own before coming on this show. You have denied and let go of men up until this point. Okay, girl, get out of my face. Get out of my face. But again, that is Shiloh, Camille, and Courtney. Now let me get on to my next set of 3. Okay, we have Cornelius. I believe her name was pronounced Moomin, and then Aisha. Now Aisha name, I'm like, is it Aisha or Alicia? I can't remember. So it may be Alicia. I don't know, but it's the lady with the blonde wig with the tattoo on her titties. Okay, so let's start with Cornelius. Cornelius is 39 years old. I feel like Cornelius is the most attractive man on this season. I felt his face was like I want to I want to rub his bald head. You know what I'm saying? But again, I don't know. But he is an electrical engineer, and he was dating before. Okay, said the person he was dating was not his wife, so they broke up. Okay, he got back to the church to get himself together. Okay, because God told him, son, this is not your wife, my child. Okay, leave her, come back to your home of the church, and I will lead you to the way to find you a good thing. Okay, and so that's what he trying to do now. Find him a good thing, because a man who finds a wife will find a good thing. Only do it. Okay, anyway. So he also brings up how on the show he really, really, really does not want to have sex with anyone on the show. He's gonna try his best, okay, to stay celibate. Okay, he's gonna pray. He's hoping the Holy Spirit will keep his penis in his pants on this on this ride. I was like, sir, just don't have sex. You don't know these people, okay? Don't let them fool you. Anyway, but again, we will see what Cornelius is giving around here. Now, Moomin, I think it's pronounced Moomin. I hope I'm not, well, I may be, I'm mispronounced all the time. But she is 36 years old, and she is a singer-songwriter. She wants a God-fearing man, okay? She wants to not have sex before marriage. She thinks it's sexy for a man to go after what he wants, including a woman, a job, a business, whatever he wants, he needs to go after it, and that's what she likes. Now, I'm like, could Cornelius and Moomin be a couple? Because he wants a good, God fearing woman. She wants a God fearing man. So maybe they could hook up and be a whole couple around here. I don't know. We're going to see. Then we have is Aisha or Alicia. I don't know what it is. She is a 38-year-old hair salon owner, and she has a tattoo right in between her breasts. Her name was covering it on here. I'm like, girl. So she was married for 11 years. She had 2 children. She's now currently divorced. She brings up how her husband was a cheater who had demons. Okay, I said, oh, was he abusive? I feel like he was into things that maybe was harmful to them as a family, because she kept bringing up how she wanted to be a stronger person for her kids. I feel like there was some going on there, because he had demons. Okay, leave that be. So I feel like she's a wild card. I feel like she's gonna be like the sex pot, not like being sexual, but I feel like she has a sexual energy and a sexual aura about her that kind of just oozes out. And it could be how she dresses a little bit too. Um, but she do come off a little bit like a sex pot to me. And I don't mean that in a negative pick me way, but I also don't know if I don't know why that's what I get from her. And I just wonder how she's going to be this season. Because I was like, girl, I don't know. But again, that is Cornelius Moomin, and then Alicia. I don't know. Um, let's get on to my next set of three. We have Walter, Zadia, and Sabrina. Walter is 46. I think Walter's also attractive too, but he reminds me of somebody that I don't know who it is. But when I seen his face, I said, did I date him before? It's like, no, great, somebody who looked like him. So Walter, again, 46, he's an entrepreneur. And he has like a kind of a sad story that he asked me. Well, sad, but also I was like, why are we bringing this up? So one, he said he's a reformed thug. I was, yeah, I'm like not a reformed thug. He said he came from, I think, Chicago, not Chicago. He came from somewhere else. This is not a hard not life forever else. Moved to DC, been good ever since. But he brings up how he was married for a year and a half, but they were together for 9 years. He was like he was a wild, wild person, doing this, doing that, or whatever. He knew he had to get himself together, get his shit in order, okay, to keep his girlfriend at the time. Because again, I either have to get myself together or she's gonna leave me. So he got himself together. They got engaged, got married, or whatever, out of college. But a year and a half into the marriage, she had a cyst on her ovaries. They needed surgery, and then she passed away a week after the surgery. So he's a widower. The weird part for me was that happened back in 2003. It was 18 years ago. So sometimes I feel like when they bring up marriages and divorces that happened 18, I'm like, but it's been 18 years. Not saying that his wife dying is something for him to like move on from, but I just felt like when he was saying, I felt like you're like, oh, did it just happen? It's like, no, it happened 18 years ago. So I feel like, what have you been doing for the past 18? Like, have you not dated in the past 18? Like, is it still like, does it still um prevent you from being with someone and now you're ready? So to me, this came off when he was speaking about it. It seemed like it was something that happened recently, and then when he said that it happened when it was in college, like 2003, I'm like, oh, okay. So that was a little bit weird to me. But again, um, I do think he's ready. I think he may be a good, man on here, but we shall see. We then have Zadia, who is a personal trainer, and she's 35 years old. I love the color of her dress that matches her eyeshadow, even though I sometimes don't like matchy stuff. For some reason, I like it on her. But she brings up how her love language is being able to talk shit to each other. Okay, I feel like if we can go back and forth talking shit, and no one gets offended. Okay, no one is upset. We're not fussing or arguing or whatever. We will probably go on many other dates. That her family talks shit or whatever. Everyone that she know talk shit back and forth. So that's her love language. I was like, well, okay. Um, but that was really all she said to me that I can remember. Um, I do like how open she seems. So I do think she may be a good person to the season because she may be here for the right reasons. I do not think she's here for fame. Um, then Sabrina. Sabrina is 45 years old. She's a fashion designer and she has an 8-year-old daughter. Now she brought up how um, when she met her daughter's father, he was a single man with no children. However, she found out eventually that he was actually a married man with kids plus a big mama or baby mamas with other kids as well. So again, he was lying. He was a liar. And so, she's ready to not be with a liar. Okay, to be with somebody else who can treat her right. I got a good vibe off her, but also a kooky vibe. So, sorry, y'all. So I do wonder how she'll work out. I think I've seen in the preview her kind of crying, saying how no one has ever like treated her, in a good way or something like that. But I'm like, okay, is she too emotional already based on the bullshit her baby daddy put her through? I don't know, but we shall see. Okay. So again, that is Walter, Zadia, and Sabrina round here. Let's go on to my four people. We have eight left. We have Dante, Carrington, Tyrone, and Lamont. And I was like, are they all footboys? because their pictures look like they can possibly be in some way a fuckboy. But I'm like, I don't know. So Dante is first. Dante is 38 years old. He's a deputy superintendent. He has three children by three different women. Okay. He brings up how it can be hard dating because some people can't deal with him having, three kids by three women. That's a lot. That is a lot because each woman is probably different. Each kid is different. That's a lot. That's three whole households. So, be careful. But he brought up how, he always thought I would, get married, have kids, have his whole life. And now I ended up having three kids by three women. I'm not married to get into a whole bunch of craziness. So Dante he's a real smooth talker. Okay, he brought up how he used to live in Chicago. He then moved to DC or whatever. How he's now, he's this nice, he's just a better person now because he's lived his life or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I want to be sure that, Dante is not another AJ. Because he talked real, and I don't, because AJ gave off fuckboy vibes, and Dante don't give off fuckboy vibes, but something about him I'm questioning. I'm like, is it authentic? Okay, because he can be fooling us. Okay, I want to be sure I'm not getting fooled, but something about Dante don't fully sit right with me, and I just don't know if it's the bald head and beard. Okay, and that's what AJ did last season, so I don't know, but I got my eye on Dante. Okay. Now we then have Carrington. Carrington is 33. He is a marketing firm CEO. 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 I'm giddy, y'all. It was a good day today. But he's a marketing firm CEO, and he says working in the nightlife, club life, doesn't really make for a good relationship to be had. So he had a lot of situationships, meaning I promote or work with clubs or whatever, doing that thing or whatnot. So I'm always around women, so I can't really have one girlfriend because I'm always banging people. So I'm looking like, oh, really? Why are you here? Why? If that's how you feel, why are you here, sir? Sir, get out of my face with the bullshit of it all. Carrington, don't play with me this season, okay? Don't do it. But again, he's only 33. Now he has a daughter from a previous relationship that he had 6 years ago, and he said he prefers alpha females. But when he said that he's a chameleon that can blend in, to any situation, he said the trap house to the White House. I said the trap house to the White House, sir. Sir, you can't. I'm like, you gonna tell on your damn stuff. I was like, get out my face, Camden. Get out my face. Don't do that, bruh. Bruh. Don't do it. Carrington to me isn't ready. Okay, I can feel in my spirits, that he may not be one who makes it to the end in love with someone, but I could be wrong. Okay, he could be a whole little teddy bear, but the whole thing, trap house to the White House or whatever. I was like, sir, get out my face, please, because no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Now Tyrone is 44. He is a cybersecurity CEO. He has been single for 3 years. He brought up how he saw his mom cheating on his dad, I guess, when he was younger. He said it wasn't until he was older that he realized seeing his mom have all these different men in and out the house. Mama was a Rolling Stone. Mom was out here getting it done. Okay, mom was out here living life. Mom was out here having a good time. Okay, without daddy. And so it made him seeing that with his mom, made him not trust women. Because if my mom can do this to my dad, what can women who aren't even married to me do to me? He said he got to a point where he had to realize all women are not like his mom. His mom traumatized him. You know what I'm saying? She traumatized her son by just basically, being a little bit loose. Okay. Was she a what's this girl? What's his mom, a prostitute? Do I think mom was a hooker? I don't know because money gotta be made anyway. So, Tyrone, first you better call Tyrone. Call him. Okay. I don't know. It's possible he could, do good. It's also possible that it may be a whole train wreck. Okay. We then have Lamont. Lamont is also 44. Lamont also works in cybersecurity. I'm like, do they know each other? Is Tyrone and Lamont like in the same business? Because they both are, and well, Tyrone is a cybersecurity CEO, and they said Lamont was just in, cybersecurity. He said, I don't know. They're both 44. But he said his passion is spoken word and poetry. I was like, oh, that's cute. Not many people speak on poetry or spoken word, so that's a good thing to know. Now, he brings up how he was married when he was 22, but she cheated on him and that hurt him, okay? And now he realized he's saying that women that he maybe passed up when he was younger and stuff, okay, may be the type of woman he actually needed and are the ones worth pursuing, okay? But he now realized that because he's older and maybe his dick doesn't work. I don't know. But again, yeah, we had them for Lamont. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry. Let's see for the sun. Um, I like Lamont. I think he cool, whatever. But I just I don't know if he's ready. I don't know because the whole the women I passed up are not the ones I need. Oh, why? Oh, now you need them type of women, sir. Get out of my face. Anyway, the last set of four that we have, okay, is Carrie. Oh, it's Libba, not Libby. It's Libba, Libba. Naeem, and then Tasia. I think that's how her name is pronounced. Girl, I got breakdowns on names around here. So let's go with Carrie. Carrie is 38 years old. She's a interior designer. No, sorry, interior decorator. And she brings up how she was married at 21. Mistake, short lived, divorce, moved on. She brings up how dated in DC. Dated in DC. Most of the day, she said most people are dating to be buddies or friends or whatever, sex partners or whatever. But she out here trying to date intentionally to get a husband, and I like that too. Some people want to date for fun where we like, I'm not dating for fun, sir. That ain't what we doing here, sir. Do you want, sir, are you trying to move forward? No, we'll get out of my way. Okay. She brings up how she does have a habit of being or doing wife things for men she's barely dating. Okay. I mean, I'm not his girlfriend yet at all. However, I'm doing wifely things to kind of make him feel like I'm worthy. And she now knows I can't keep doing that. That don't work. It won't work. I love her braids. We then have Libba. Libba is a professor of marketing. She was married for a while. She never says how long she was married or whatever, but she did say for the most of her adult life that she was married. So I feel like maybe she just recently got divorced. I don't know. But she brings up how they were not happy. Okay, they were actually even sleeping in separate rooms. And she realized I can't be sitting around here unhappy with this man or whatever. I need to break free. Okay. So now she wants a loving husband or whatever, a tall husband. I want somebody who wants to be out here kissing on my neck and stabbing my ass in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, so just a regular man. Because that's what he does. Now Naeem is 40. He is a program manager or whatever. He brings up how it was weird what he said because he brought up how I was in a relationship for a year to a woman who was in the military. But then he said how a month into the relationship, she told him that she was moving out of the country or out of the no across country. Okay. And I guess it didn't work. But I'm looking like, so was y'all really together for a year or was it a month? Which one was it? Because if y'all were dating for a month and then she left, that might have been it right there. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? He said he likes women. I believe he said he likes Caribbean women. I thought he said Caribbean, but I know for a fact he said he wants women with a high level of melanin in their skin. He does not want someone who wears makeup or has fake hair because he was raised around women who did not do that at all. So, he just doesn't want to be catfish with somebody with a face full of makeup and weave, and then, out the shower, she looks completely different. So he'd rather see what a person really looks like. And I'm like, but you can get with a woman and know what she looks like in the beginning, but sometimes she puts on some makeup and puts some weave in. Okay? Because, sir, she might not like your big ass beard. Will you shave it? Girl, get on my damn face. So we then have Tasia, who's 33. She is in tech support. No, she is in no, she's a tech support girl. Fix it. She is a tech startup founder. That's what she is. She brings up how she's the girl next door, but also a trophy wife. And I was like, a trophy wife, okay. And when she went on to bring up how she had the curves and the hair that men want, I'm like, but your hair fake. It's weird to me. I think it's fake. I believe it's fake. Um, it's weird for me when women, say how they have this body and this hair that men want, but it ain't your real hair. Like you bought hair that's no, get on my face. Um, Now she also brings up how she mainly wants a manly man who has a hairy face, okay, who is medium ugly because medium ugly guys will treat you good. I was like, medium ugly. She wants a provider who was for her, spend money on her, whatever. So you want a meal ticket. You want to okay. Because my thing is it's a different it's you can't go into something saying I need someone to fully provide for me because is that your first priority or how he treats you? You know what I'm saying? No. Because someone who you may have to help pay some bills may treat you better than somebody who provides fully for you. Think about that. But again, she also brings up how all her exes will take her back because she's such a good girlfriend. Then why are you on the show? I think she could be here for fame. Okay, it's a possibility. Okay, but again, those are all the couples, not the couples, all the people, the singles this season. We have 20 people. We did see the preview for the episode where they say that they're gonna bring in two more people. But I'm excited for the season. Can't wait to review it. But that is all I have for y'all. I hope you enjoyed. Okay. Do not forget to like this video, comment in the comment section. Also, hit that share button because you should. Okay. Other than that, I will see you when I see you. Gotta go. Peace.